Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So this is the 12th war of the season, the last war, the war that ended yesterday. The crystal opening and the war rewards and everything that I have to do, I've done it just like half an hour ago. I think I've done a full stream about that. If you haven't seen it, so I'll drop a link into it so you can go and watch it. So let's start this war and let's go with it. So in the first section I have to overlap path because I was in backup and I have to take a mix master. So the first thing you have to do is just clear this path number 6. So spoiler alert, I'm gonna die in this war and this is by far the worst war for me. So the first fight, it's clairvoyant and the nodes are pretty simple. I don't have to worry about anything else. I just need to go with my human torch and ramp on them and they're like pretty much dead because they're mystic. And we're gonna take some bleed damage with like, because she's gonna throw 2 consecutive SP1s. As you can see, we have 6 bleeds on ourselves and we are in overflame and she's dying pretty fast, just 1 SP1 and the fight is done. So this is it for this fight and the section 1 is simply cleared because I just overlapped the path. And we will have to go towards the mixmaster. So as you all can see over here, I'm still not boosted. I am not doing any boost. If I would have just gone in this fight with my Doctor Doom, so I would have just boosted, but I have to go with Quake, so that means I don't have to take any hits on my block or my face. So that means the fight is pretty much in under control because we have 5 minutes and this is just a 5-star rank 5, not that much high sec cork. So and it's just a mix masters are like my uh, it's like pretty simple fights for me now because I have taken whole season, this whole season, the previous season and the previous seasons. I have been taking mix masters for pretty long time, and the one mix master that I didn't took in this war was Apocalypse. I took some hits, that's bad, but it's okay. From now on I'm not gonna take any hits. So I was just saying that I have taken like 9 mix masters that I remember now, and the one like not 9, I've taken most probably 13 to 14 I remember now, because some on my other ID in BG1 sometimes there was a cog. I would go with Clairvoyant because I don't have Quake in that ID, I don't have Doctor Doom in that ID. Sometimes there's like Havoc, so we can go with Warlock, and that's pretty much for like I don't record that ID wars. I have recorded some but I pretty much don't like it, so that's why I don't upload that war from that account. So I think we should fast forward this because Quake fights are like pretty sloppy and everyone's are like okay, fast forward it. So I'm not gonna take any hit after that, but you can see he's pretty much going down and we are left with like 1 minute in our bank. So the fight went for like 4 minutes straight away. So let's go to the next section. We have to go and take the path 4. So first we have to quake this thing. So thing is on footloose, kinetic transference, and we cannot modify his ability accuracy. So that means no concussion and this crumbling armor. So I didn't heal up my quake just for that armor break because I know that at one point that armor break's gonna be helping me because I cannot put like concussion onto it, so the armor break's gonna be permanently staying on me. So that willpower heal is pretty much free for me and I can pretty much deal with this thing as that easily. So slowly we are getting up on our HP and I'm gonna be exiting this fight with almost full, like 100% or like 99%, something just like that. I'm not gonna be taking any damage, but I think I'm gonna take a hit over here. Okay, let's see, one block hit, I think so. And no, I think I'm not gonna take any hit. That was some other thing fight that we're gonna be taking in up front. So let's just fast forward this fight too. This is pretty much simple quick fight that we have to do and deal with it. Quake fights are like pretty much everyone's things. Like everyone's don't know how to play Quake, and when they see more and more Quake fights, they're like, okay, we have to skip up this fight because Quake is pretty slow until unless you're using Suicide, High Boost, and there's a mistake against you. So let's go to the next fight. The part 4 starts, and the first fight is Spider-Ham. I've been fighting this dude for like 5 times now in the wars, and this dude is every time hitting me. Still, I don't kind of know his combos because he's pretty small. His legs are pretty small, hands are pretty small, and suddenly at one point he hits with his leg and the hand, and a hammer pops in. And that point, I'm like, okay, I need to understand his animations. And we were full from that thing fight, as you can see, 100%. So I'm going to be taking this fight with Quake, and so far so good. We are just trying to bait that thing out. Over here you can see I just X 3 times in a row just to remember the combos, and I was just creating space. But this fight is not gonna be that much difficult. I think I'm gonna take 1 or 2 hits over here, but there's 40% dead. We're gonna be taking like 1 or 2 more aftershocks, and the fight will be done at this point. So we are doing good with this Spider-Ham, and I'm gonna be learning the Spider-Ham animations so much. I'm gonna be trying to duel him, see the players that play with it. In my lands also there are like some players that have like Spider-Ham, so I'll ask them to make a video of his animations and all, so they will help me out with that. So let's go to the next fight. That was it for that Spider-Ham. So next fight is T-Rex. I've seen these nodes, they're crumbling armor, and he puts an armor break onto us, so that is not that much big a deal while playing with Doctor Doom. If you're immune to armor break, he's immune to shock, we are immune to shock, both are immune to shock. So the thing over here in this fight, first thing, I was pretty scared because this fight starts pretty like takes some time to start, and I was like, okay, did I got disconnect or like connection issue happened? But that was not it. We were taking some loading time. It's okay for that, but I was pretty scared because we can give a kill for that. So we are going into the fight. He's won like almost to 1 bar orders, but we took some 2 hits from him. He parried us, go for another 5 hit combo. Okay, he's on to his SP2. We are near to our SP3. And I'm like, okay, just wait, go for an SP3. I took him to his SP3. I took like put my SP3 in. But if you don't know, he is immune to power modification. And I remember after throwing an SP1 because I have a 6-star T-Rex and I play with him. The power modification means you cannot just power drain him, power burn him, you can just power lock him. You cannot power steal also. And that's simply happened. After SP3 he stuns us, he took some hit but dashed back, that is pretty good. Then I create some space while throwing an SP1, but after the update he's pretty bad, but we throw one more SP1 just in case. We just trying to make space between us, and that rock field was killing me pretty fast, and there were like 2 bars still left after throwing one SP1. So I was like, okay, we need to create space, get the fight done. But Dr. Doom is pretty chunky player, so pretty tanky player if I say. So we're gonna be putting some heal balls onto it, and because the next fight we're gonna take is Nova. But you can see I just put 3 or 2 health balls onto him, and we put like level 3 health ball too. And I don't know what was the reason to put it, but at that point it was feeling like good, so I put it. We could have just saved one item and put like one only level 4 one, but it's okay. So it's intercept, Aegis intercept, and not Aegis intercept, that I don't remember the node. It's protection one. We have to intercept and to get rid of protection. So it is not that much of a difficult fight for me. Playing against Nova is quite tricky because he auto blocks every point whenever he dash towards you, and he has some energy at that. At this point, if I go and intercept him, he won't be able to auto block me. But I throw an SP3 just to get that, just to push him towards his SP3. We're gonna throw two mediums and get that, like get him towards his SP3. Three lights, two mediums, RSP1, SP1 throw SP2. We're gonna get then. So this is the only rotation that I follow with Doctor Doom. I used to follow like medium, light, medium, mm, medium, light, 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 medium, and then an SP3. SP2, SP1. Oh god, I'm just thinking about the opening that I did. But it's okay, let's just go into the fight. We have thrown in another SP3. The aura was on, so that means we have two furies now. So I'm just gonna push him towards his but 3, but we cannot push him towards his SP3. We can push him towards his SP2. So I just want to get some of that power back from him, but he throws an SP1. So in that case, I just need to go on a rampage, throw a heavy, throw an SP2 just to get some of that incinerate sticking in, shock taking in, and he throws another SP1. I just want to get that another SP2 fast. In that, if I had like Mystic Dispersion, that would be pretty good, but I want to go with one more SP1 now, and gonna go one more combo and straight away to an SP2 just to finish the fight off with that. Go for another combo, heavy, and go for another SP2 as I said, and the incinerates were ticking and doing their work, but I went with one more combo straight to a heavy 3000 hit, and the fight was done. So this was it for this section, and let's go towards the next section. So this is the boss section, because in one go I finished the section 1, Mixmaster section 2, and I was on to the boss section. So I'm boosting now. I didn't boost for any of the fight from section 1 to section 2, but we're gonna boost it over here. So let's see what happens. This boost, that mystic one, it was not supposed to happen. I was not trying to boost it. I was not doing any of like, what should I say, I don't remember the boost name. Oh, that mystic attack boost. I was not trying to take that boost because I was supposed to take all of them, all left side. But okay, that's the thing for the other fights. But let's just take, we took some hits, 3 hits, it's okay, not an issue. But we throw another heavy. It's rage, power focus 1. I don't know, but it is power focus 1, I think so, because I throw one heavy and he's almost near to 1 bar. And at one point I'm gonna throw one more heavy. Let's see when that point comes up. I think so this is now, I'm gonna be throwing one more heavy straight away, and here we go. No, still not. That protection comes up, but we can bypass that protection. Not a bigger issue for me. I think so now I'm gonna throw, and heavy throw. The concussion was coming up. I thought he might get stunned, but he throws another SP1 onto my face, and I was like, that boost saved some chunk of my health, because it was quite good boost that I started, that 20% ones and all. So let's just go and check fight. He's 50%, so we can stay for like 2 minutes. Oh, 1 minute more, but we can fast forward it because this fight is almost done with it. Because okay, Quake is doing it and the fight is done. After that SP1, I was pretty much like, okay, I don't want to go to this like taking hits anymore, so I just went with quite focus on quaking it. As you can see, we heal up Doom. Because I started a mystic boost, I thought we can take this fight with Doom. Here comes the fun part. Okay, so what we can do is throw as many SP2s just to get rid of decoy face, or do the stupidest thing that I'm doing over here. So let's see what stupid thing that we are doing over here. We're taking some hits on block, not bigger issue. We're pushing him towards his SP2, but we cannot because it's power focus 1. So in that case, he gets so low power after SP1, and he throws SP1 pretty often. I don't know why, but he's throwing so much SP3 SP1s. Again you can see, and it's I almost decked all, but we got one hit in the end, and he throws another combo straight away towards me because he was unblockable. And I am on my SP3. I'm just trying to get like him towards above 1.5 bar, but still power focus and pushing towards like is him towards SP2. That is not an option over here. Just to get some power, I'm just trying to do this, and we almost did that, but we steal power, go for another medium straight to an SP1. And how much power did I get back? Not even a full bar. It's okay, he's another SP1 throwing onto me, and my fury is suddenly gone. Double mediums, not an issue, not a bigger issue. He is again on an SP1 throwing it. I just have to do is go to my SP2, throw my SP2, and the fight was simply done. But we are taking so much damage. We are 50%. We throw one SP2 onto his block. I thought my aura was on, but that was bad. I have changed my plan at this point. So I'm just trying to build my SP3. And the thing that I'm doing is I have seen somewhere, but it doesn't happens with me. It's like when his decoy is down, you can just throw an SP and kill him straight away. But that doesn't happens with me, and I don't know why that doesn't happens with me. But still, I'm gonna try that over here also. So in my mind, it is pretty simple, and it was like going, okay, I can do this, I can do this, but it's just a dream that you can do that. I'm gonna learn how to do that thing, but still I'm just trying to push him towards his SP2, and at one point I'm going to be successful at doing that. And he's almost down 6%, and he's unblockable. I'm going to intercept him, and but that thing pops off. He went to an SP2, and I was pretty happy seeing that. I want to bait that out, and I bait it, go straight away, and he regens pretty fast. He throw an SP. He has 30% of his health. We throw an SP. It went through 24, 34 to 24, 10% of I have taken it, but no stun as he's immune to it. That's this point. I'm gonna try and throw SP, push him towards SP, but I took one mistake. That was like trying to stun him, and I forgot about that. I cannot stun him, and he's almost down to 50% after me throwing an SP3. If I would have just let him go to full and then take him almost down when he's near to 30% and throw my SP3, that would be one thing, but we pretty much did it all wrong. Straight away we went with Quake, as I have to Quake this fight. Then we didn't put any of the heal balls, and suddenly I'm gonna take a hit over here again, and we are dexing pretty much good. I think so I will take a hit, as I remember. Quaking Nick Fury is quite difficult because his animations, some point he suddenly throw after a stun, like after 30 seconds stun, you cannot just throw a medium, last medium, not the first medium, a last medium. When we throw like light, a medium, light medium, he throws that medium in the end in a straight away, and that is pretty much that I don't like. But he's almost down 1%. We don't took any of the hit, and we finished the fight with 62%. So the next fight that we are going to be doing is Mojo. So I fight this Mojo. I have a human torch in my bank, but I have to quake him, as I know we put one heal ball. We are still boosted, and in my mind it was like, okay, not a bigger issue, we can easily get it. Then I was looking to start a science 1 boost, and I started it. And in my mind I was like, invulnerability boost should be pretty much good, but then I realized no, it might not be. Okay, I was going to start the 8%. I started, so I just started lesser SP3 boost. But okay, I don't know why I'm doing this thing. I don't remember this war, or like I didn't play it. It feels like that. So let's see what happens over here. The only thing that I want is him not gaining power. It's like 200% power gain. If I do any of the thing that he wants me to do, he gets a power. And here it's a chunk of a power, not a power, it's a chunk. And he gets half bar because we finished one prompt that he want us to do. If he do, that's not an issue, but that us do, that's a bigger issue. And he throws one SP1 onto my face. I'm like, okay, not big a deal. Taking all that on a block, not a bigger deal, but that text was the thing. And he straight away came in, did everything that he wants to me, and we were like pretty much hopeless because we should have just gone with my human torch. That simple, as like I should have just simply done it with human torch without giving another kill, but we did it with Quake and gave it 2 kills now. Combat region boost is still up, so not a bigger deal. We are not down with my dexterity, so that means that dexterity can be a pain for me. We took so much of damage. There's the node idle, like hold your block suddenly pops up, and that hold block was going on, so I just have to leave my block. Just that point, he gets an SP3 SP1 on my face, and over here if he throws a full SP2, I will be pretty much dead. I'm like, okay, what just happened with me? He was just throwing in, going in, throwing. I'm like, okay. So the next fight is the boss. So it's a Sasquatch boss, and he is pretty simple. The boosts were pretty much gone. Let's push up a bit till the fight starts, and all the boosts are up. Okay, and the fight is starting over here. He is not a difficult opponent, as I have fight him so much times. He is not a difficult opponent, but still I'm facing him. And I forgot to start my pre-fight. You can see the one over there on my corner. That is the point where in my mind, I lost the fight. But it's okay, we can take some more time. But we have 5 minutes to just complete it. So taking some hits on face is not a bigger deal. Taking some hits on block is not a bigger deal. But losing the fight is main bigger deal. He decks that. I was not pretty much fast enough to just go within. And I will be not fast that much. So after this fight, in my mind, right now, I'm just thinking not going with that SP1 dash forward is the point to fight with this man. If you know, after the rough mode comes in, he is pretty much very aggressive. I just went with an SP3 just to get some power from adrenaline, and he was unstoppable. He would have just clipped me after that. I would be dead. I think that mode that he went in is rough mode. I don't remember. So in that, he's pretty much aggressive. The moment he throws an SP1, he will dash towards you, and if you dash back, he throws another SP1. And the rough mode is gone. He throws an SP1. I went in and he parries me. Okay, not a bigger deal. It's okay. We can still go and get some heals from it. Well, not an issue. We can still get some heals. We went in 3 hits. Not a bigger deal. I just want to get some hits on my block, but I'm trying to get my health in some proper manner just to get some hits without that. But the thing is, if I don't get high temperature, everything is pretty much gone at that point. He throws an SP2 now. I think so he might throw it. Okay, he throws it. Not enough. I'm not gonna go in because it's not an option to go with it. Still not gonna go in. He'll throw one more and still not gonna go in. And as I know he'll be aggressive, I intercepts him and still not gonna go in. Straight to an SP2. That is good. I'm just trying to create some space, killing him down slowly, but we are doing it. We took some block hits, that's good, because we can get some temperature after that. But he throws an SP1 over here. I think so, I remember it now. He throws an SP1. We went in straight away. Good. That region is going to pop up. And he parries us. That's the point. He gave the third kill. and I was like, okay, someone else went in after that. So this is the last war of the season. We end up winning it. We end up giving so much kills. The whole team also. I end up giving 3 kills. That was not the war that I was hoping to go with, like my last war of the season. But this happened. It's quite bad, but we're gonna be trying to be playing good against bosses and all in the next season, and gonna be trying to go towards plat 3 now. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'm gonna try and play less quick and go with some other champs now, because this might be bad for you. Like, you might not like this that much. So this is all going to be it for this video. Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, share it with your alliance mates, and the link that I'm going to be putting into description, you might want to watch this. That video is pretty much lit, and I've got so many champs ranked up in straight away live and played with them also. So I am hoping that you all like this. So thanks for watching. Till then, see ya.